Alright, we are up and running. I believe that's everyone, because I think I was the last one holding us all up.
It should be, but we're not ready.
Well, hope everyone remembers their setups and tires and whatnot. All I know is Denmark P1 mediums.
Never gonna forget that.
And there we go. Ready to up. Ready to get this race going.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, we've seen the trend of like P1 races being chaotic, and then P2 is like sort of chaotic, and then Tier 3 is somehow just beautiful.
In all facets.
Yeah.
Somehow have avoided the overwhelming safety cars, so that's been surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I hope there's no safety cars around this track. I feel like, uh, I mean, actually no. I think there are some pretty close walls around the track.
Yeah, I mean, while no one wants it, for a one-stop track, it definitely will make things a lot more interesting if there are some stoppages or VSCs. Or some rain. I still didn't see the weather.
Yeah, no idea. I mean,
Could
it would
be
have changed now anyway, so
could be some rain at the end like in real life.
true, true.
We'll see who's the Lando and who's the Hamilton here if that's the case.
Oh man, I hope Denmark is in Lando. I always love looking at the crowd while waiting for people waiting for people to load in.
And
Their
all
animations are
all
just
one
the
of their
same.
animations.
Yeah.
Not even all of them. You got a couple. What is he, like 8 people down? This guy's in the Russian mob in the black jacket, just not even making a move. So he's got a lot of money on the game or on the race. Oh, second guy in, definitely part of the Russian mob. Not sure if this. He's part of the red jacket crew. Red jacket, red square. There's something there. Yeah, minimal effort there on the crowd.
That's okay. You're going fast enough to not notice.
I
Apart
think
from, I guess,
I think
these
I think
moments.
Mario Kart has a more interesting spectator section.
Well, I'll always think that Wii Sports has the best spectator
It's
animations.
all animation. The game's irrelevant. It's just animation. Gameplay comes second to the fun.
Obviously, yeah.
I love the. I mean, they were already successful before, but I love the whole idea. They were just like, what if we didn't hate games? What if we actually had fun during games? Genius.
Revolutionary
See,
ideas.
I like a certain percentage of anger in my games, but they definitely had a bright idea there.
Oh gosh. This is fun.
Yeah, I know we were waiting. I think for Ace Edge to get back in. I think I saw he did get in.
Yeah, it looked like he did.
So
But
now, hopefully, should be starting up here soon. Looks like the guys in Jesper's paddock are fully knocked out. So the Swede will have to get him going again.
Ooh, I hope we don't have to do another restart. Looking at the chat.
I'm just gonna ignore it. Sweep it under the rug, people.
Yeah, continue talking about the crowd animation.
Yeah. Well, DHL getting every penny's worth of their advertising here.
Great company.
I don't know if I've ever used it. My only experience with DHL was earlier this year. Some woman delivered like 6 pairs of shoes incorrectly to our house. It was our address, but some woman's name. DHL. DHL. So that's my only. So yeah, we didn't even like couldn't pass it along to the right person. So that's my only experience with them.
This isn't a DHL story, but it is similar to the wrong
Hey,
stuff
hey,
or
we've
the
got
stuff
we've
we
got the time.
we got the time. I ordered pizza once when I was in college through the Domino's app, and it got sent to like a city halfway across the state to a house address that I've never seen before. and they were like, I called because it was like 10 o'clock and I hadn't eaten the whole day and I was really waiting for that pizza. And I called and they're like, I'm outside the house. I'm like, it's not a house, it's a dorm.
So it
Oh,
was
yeah,
it was made and delivered.
it was made and delivered to the complete wrong address. I have
Well,
no idea how it happened.
they make somebody happy. They didn't say it'd be their customers, but they made someone
Yeah, I
happy.
mean, I hope they liked the pizza. It was an interesting combination of ingredients. I did not remember what, but all I
We'll
do
never know.
remember is I will never know. It's fine. They got free pizza. I hope.
Spidey, a man of the people, handing out free pizzas.
Oh yeah. Oh, we might be starting.
Ooh. Well, thank God, because I was about to go down a rabbit hole of all the things that are in Sochi Olympic Park. Didn't...
I can't believe you know what's in the park.
Well, no, I was looking it up out of boredom. Just because the Winter Olympics are on right now, I was like, I wonder how many events, like, what did they have here? And I didn't realize it was, like, the whole thing. All right. Thank the Lord, whatever Lord you believe in, we are up and running. All that time and I still didn't set up the menu. Here we go. So Denmark on those mediums as we've been hammering home a whole bunch of soft tires. Brian, the first one with the free choice, also going with the mediums. But yeah, we got a mixed bag here. And, you know, like we were saying, the first plan, not a whole lot of strategy to go into it. You know, the soft, the mediums can only take you so far. So you know about where everyone's going to stop for the one stop, but it's never that simple, is it?
Nope. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna predict that this has nothing to do with racers, but I'm gonna predict that we're not gonna get a safety car until lap 4.
So a clean start.
Yeah. and then a little trouble down the
That'll be
way.
nice to see. I mean, I'm sure it'll still be very welcomed then. Although that would still be frustrating because it always takes, you clear lap 1, then it takes a couple laps to get into a rhythm. At least for me, it seems to take me a while to get in a rhythm, but we shall see how long we can go without incident. Just a massive roller coaster in the background.
That roller coaster looked like so much fun.
There's no way that was part of the Olympics. They were just flexing.
They were just flexing, yeah. Wait, Ace Edge on pole? Okay.
Oh, okay, we are racing there. Lights are on. Hit the lights. It looks like we are gonna get it going here. We'll see what kind of start Denmark has. Does get away cleanly. Gunner right behind Monkey for second there. And you see a whole slew, several cars wide here going in the second turn. Always dangerous at the start. Red Bull goes wide.
Yeah. Grim had a great start all the way up to P12 now.
Couple cars still jockeying for position before the line gets sorted out here.
Little Gen. Ooh! Oh gosh. Little General might be out of the race. I don't know if you caught that on stream, but
I was looking at the back of the grid.
Yeah, he spun out, didn't ghost, and then someone just rammed into him. Oh, he's alive.
He looks fine though. His teammate Ace Edge has a moment and is currently off the track trying to re-enter here. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there up front.
Yeah, on my screen, I think it was Sam or maybe Bobby who hit him, and then just like he spun at least 4 times and hit the wall.
It showed that he didn't lose any spots though, which is interesting. So this should be a fun experiment. 2 commentators watching 2 races. Codemasters got going on here.
It says, oh man, I'm so confused.
As Soy Loco gets sent into the wall. Yeah, General and Soy were battling. Okay, this is glitched because now it's fine.
It's okay. There we go. Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know. It was showing Little General P1 for me, and now it's put him back P13. So
I mean, oh yeah, it shows he's in 3rd place for me.
good job, Cody.
Shit.
5-second penalty for Ace Edge. Oh, he's just cutting. Okay. Oh, Ace Edge out of the race. He has... Okay, this might be a full safety car because he's DNF'd on the racetrack.
Oh, you said it was Ace Edge who was down into 13th. I thought it was General you were talking about.
Oh no, I was talking about General.
Oh.
He was P1 and then he dropped to P13.
God damn it. Alright, well, we'll give it a couple laps as Ace Edge and Asylum come together and Zai gets around him. This is a bit of a mess here. I'm not sure how much this is the race or how much is the lobby.
Did you say Ace Edge is battling...
Or General.
Okay.
Sorry. Now I'm screwing. Let me get sorted here. I'm not even giving us a chance. Asylum and General came together under the VSC. General is now pitting.
This is so weird. It says General's in the pit for me, but on my screen he's in sector 2.
Oh jeez.
I mean, as long as it's fine for them.
I just feel bad because which one of us is watching the real race? Is the stream correct, or am I looking at the wrong stuff? Because I saw Soy go into a wall and he was fine.
Sam is serving a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC. I think we are racing though, so
Yep.
is Little General P1 for you?
No, Denmark.
Okay.
Is he P1 for you?
He was, now he isn't.
Well, alright, I'll carry on as if we are racing for real here. So I have Denmark in first, Monkey in second, Asylum and Zyg right now battling real close for third. And we've got the two McLarens in fifth and sixth. Soy does get around there.
Leclerc spun and hit the wall. Loses a position to his teammate. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the track or if it's the lobby, but people seem to be hitting walls and getting away just fine.
Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out if we see any more of that, because I'm pretty sure I saw one of the McLarens look like it. Maybe not a DNF, but certainly damaged, but they were up and running again. As Slasher scattering damage across the track, has no front wing here. So things may be returning to normal, but that's not necessarily good news for our drivers. And the grid's just already extremely spread out.
Yeah, Soy is a whopping 23 seconds behind.
Which is...
Grim.
And that's... Yeah, I feel like that's rare right after a VSC, but...
Yeah, I think it was just...
Could be accurate.
Yeah, it's probably accurate because the VSC was for 2 or 3 laps, and there were 2 sets of pits, so there's definitely a pretty big gap, which isn't really good for watching the race, but we're getting some pretty good battles.
Yep, and as you say that, Bobby's thinking about making a move on the inside here. This turn gave a lot of troubles in the Tier 1 race. What I think is the trickiest turn. What is that? 12 coming down into 13, like under that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely tough to overtake there, but Bobby's still right on the back of Leclerc. But won't have to battle too long as Leclerc is into the pits. Might have had damage from the incident you were talking about. I assume so. Probably would have wanted to go longer on the softs.
Sam picks up a penalty for track limits.
The first one, there are, there's some turns that can really catch people up, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see more penalties than not here. But getting a good battle here for third. A couple drivers. Got Monkey, Asylum, and Jesper Bobby looking to join. Or sorry, Zag, Monkey Asylum, and Jesper looking to join the fight here.
Yeah, and down in uh, ninth we have Soy, Gunner, and Brian. They've been following each other for a couple of laps now, probably looking for an opportunity to get a position.
So Asylum now on the back of Monkey. We'll see if he's able to get around with the DRS train, make it a little bit trickier. We'll see what kind of setups these guys have, who has the straight line speed or not. Does peek around, will get to the apex first on the inside and is now up into third, but hold on, Monkey has something to say about it as they are going around this long, winding left-hand turn. And Monkey's got it back. Alright, so it seems things have settled down race-wise, which is good to see. So everyone getting into a little rhythm. We're now getting into a rhythm. Feels like a quick race with only 27 laps, though.
Ooh, Gunner goes for a move on Soy and he might make it stick. Yep.
Yep, it has Brian now right behind him. Asylum and Monkey continuing this dance. Asylum gets around, but he knows now it might take a couple turns to make it land here. Ooh, as we have Hightower is out of this race. We are one McLaren down.
And it's a full safety car.
Yep, safety car's out. He is lying there on the track right around turn 14. Yeah, that little stretch there is, again, I still think the trickiest part of the track.
Yeah, very easy to lose traction out of that first corner, and surprisingly even out of that second.
Yeah, the exit on that second one where
Yeah.
I assume he went into the wall is such a pain. That curb does not help either. It's as bumpy as it can be.
Yeah, it's
But safety car is out, so these soft tires, if they feel they can stretch the mediums just a little bit longer, this will be a decently timed. Probably a little shorter on the softs than you'd like.
Yeah, it looks like they're all going to be pitting.
So looking at the position changes, we have a whole bunch. Zyg and Asylum are both up 6 spots. Jesper and Bobby up 8 spots. Grim up 11. So this grid has shuffled a whole lot as we see everyone diving into the pits.
Denmark pits onto the hards as well.
I know better than to question him at this point.
Yeah. I mean, this was definitely the time to pit because doing it later, I think he would have lost out position wise, and he there's no way he can take it to the end on the softs. I guess it's just unfortunate that the pit stop happen now, or the safety car happen now. Zyg and the others will be rejoicing though because they will have the faster tire now. Oh, I think Denmark had an incident with General because he didn't ghost.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully, didn't get any damage from that.
Looks like his wing's intact for the most part. I'm looking at it from Bobby's point of view there. Asylum has 5 seconds of penalties. Everyone else who has a penalty with the standard 3.
Yeah, I think Little General is just glitched out. Unfortunately, it happens when you're lapped and the game thinks that you're not.
Yeah, this game has definitely not been sophisticated enough to allow anyone to unlap, so it just ends up having kind of a knock-on effect.
Gonna be a while until everyone catches up.
Yeah, we were talking about the spread out grid, which just drags the safety car on. I think after like 2 laps, they should just go.
I mean, as long as Cody's lets them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The game should just,
Yeah.
If you got to go around a second time, that makes sense. But after that,
Oh man, I'm just enjoying watching the AI bully Little General. Because AI just pushed him out of the way. Leclerc's coming up on him now.
So I have Little General in 9th.
I have him 11th.
Gosh, it's the Haas's. I blame them.
It's always the Haas's, yeah.
Fuck, I mean, I should have known it was Gunther. Should have known.
I miss Gunther. He was such a character. Like, I don't think anyone else was. He made Haas relatable.
Yeah, I'm realizing now we're actually pretty close to the next season.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah, no one in the world has more job security than Gunther Steiner.
Sorry, I'm just.
Is he falling further back? I wish I could see it.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. The AI is just pushing him out. Oh, he spun out.
Mine shows him calmly driving a 9th. I apologize to everyone. We're getting the boring version on the stream.
He just got T-boned by Sam. I wish stream could have caught that. Yeah, we should be racing now though, hopefully. Everyone is caught up. Yep. Safety car is in this lap, so we will be going Grim, the only one on the softs currently.
Yeah, so Bobby's staying out, getting us going again. We'll see what he can do on those older mediums. But everyone... Well, actually, they both get off to a great start. I was going to say, you'd imagine they'd be barreling down on the old mediums and the hard tires on Denmark, but they both get away nicely.
Yeah, Denmark tried to go for a move on the inside there, but just did not have enough.
Sori and Leclerc side by side going into a tricky turn there. Sori out ahead.
Ooh, Zyke side by side with Denmark.
Yep, right up on him. Kind of.
Oh, they make a little bit of contact.
Yep. Forces Denmark a little bit on the inside, but that brings them both a little making contact going to the outside. So we've got ourselves a battle. Asylum also jumping up into the fight, into this turn.
Yeah, he drops out. There's no way.
Wisely done, I must say.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that brings Jesper a little. Oh, okay, no, he doesn't go for the move. They're playing it safe. I respect that.
Yep, got a lot more track to be raced here, a lot more time to make a move.
Gunnar has a bit of a bad exit on that last turn, which lets Brian catch up quite a bit.
Zag now looking to make a move on Bobby, can't quite get close enough, but does bring Bobby out wide.
Grim, Shelley, and Leclerc down in 9th, battling for position. Oh, Shelley spins out, making contact with his back wheel.
Right as you say it, this is why we can't have nice things.
It's me! Oh no.
So Shelley gets around there. Soy had a moment as well earlier. Denmark trying to stay up top, has lost a spot to Zyg and has a couple drivers behind him. There's some solid driving there. Monkey looked to make a move on General there into that dangerous 13th spot, but also backed out like we saw a couple drivers do in last lap. So we are very much single file here. Almost the whole grid in a DRS train. Zyke does get around Bobby, but goes extremely wide. Already has a penalty. I'm curious if he has a warning there. And Denmark comes flying through as well. But Denmark, flying a bit too close to the sun, picks up a penalty as well.
Brian right on Gunnar's tail. He's going for a move.
So we have a couple cars, but now General's lunged a bit too far and goes into the back of whoever was in front of him. General has spun round. Monkey Mafia trying to avoid contact with Gunnar here.
Oh, a lot of contact.
Yeah, General was battling Monkey. Was on the outside, but then kind of went into the back of whoever was battling. I think the ones you were watching right above, or right in front of him.
Yep, so Bobby and Gunnar dive into the pits.
It'll be interesting to see what direction Bobby goes in now. Only 13 on the mediums.
So Bobby does pit onto the softs. I think he should be able to push those to the end, maybe.
Were we under VSC?
We were?
Brian just got a penalty drive-through for it. And looks like I completely missed that fact.
I thought the VSC had cleared, but I guess he might have gotten it right at the end.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was still going. But he has a drive. I guess he didn't either. He's got a drive through for that.
So we do still have the top 8 fairly close together.
Oh yeah, this will be a good one. Still got a while to go here.
Yeah, Monkey Mafia makes a move on Brian.
He's been climbing back up here ever since that safety car restart.
Oh, Brian dives into the pits.
Only 10 laps on the medium. So as I was saying, like a track like this, when you're doing practice, the strategy is about as straightforward as it goes. But then when you get on the race, you get everything thrown at you.
So Asylum does move up into second, and Denmark is not going to fight it.
Yep, Denmark playing the long game there.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Denmark can stick... Oh... I should just not say anything at this
Quiet
point.
you. So only loses one spot. Trying to get back on the path there. Leclerc's been every bit as equal to Grimm right now on the medium tires. Those are two fast drivers this season so far. Have been quite quick. So we'll see if we can get around them. It'll be tough on the harder tires there.
I think Leclerc seems like he has the straight line speed to make this work. He might get a double overtake.
Monkey right in front of him, so Grimm on the inside of Monkey, Leclerc on the inside of both.
And gets ghosted?
Ghosted at a very convenient time. That would have been quite problematic. But Grimm gets out in front. Leclerc picks up that penalty running wide, though. So he gets the spot, but now equal on penalties. The Monkey. The battling has let Sam catch up into it, but yeah, very interested about that ghosting there.
Yeah, not totally sure why the game ghosted him. He made a little bit of contact and he wasn't even off track. Shelley picks up a time penalty for exceeding track limits.
So now Asylum has Zyg in his sights for first. Has the 5 seconds, but knows if he can keep the pressure on. Some of these drivers are going to also pick up their second penalty. Two AlphaTauri teammates swapping positions there.
Yeah, Slasher is a much younger medium, so he probably has the pace to do it, to catch up to Gunner, who is currently battling Bobby. Bobby runs a little wide on that turn.
Yeah, so just looking ahead, Grimm's soft tires, 8 laps. So I assume he'd be pitting again unless he's really taking it easy. So Claire moves past Denmark.
He is defending a lot on a Monkey, so his tires are definitely under some stress.
It just seems like a lot of laps left.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
But those on the top 4 on the 8 laps, they could be sitting pretty. Stretch those out, and the softs having to pit there, or Grimm at least.
So Zyg is right on Asylum's tail, so if he gets a... Ooh, Hinanza doesn't hit that apex, but if he gets a good exit on the last 2 turns, he should be able to make a move to get back into first.
Yeah, it'll be a mad dash here to that first, or I guess technically a second turn. Yeah. The first real turn.
First real turn, yeah.
Yep, as things calm down for the most part. Grid is spreading out. A couple drivers, just a lap or 2 ago were all in position. Definitely DRS range. They didn't have second, but it doesn't seem like those straights are that straight line speed is having the effect they would like.
Yeah, it looks like people's setups are varied enough that people are pulling out even in DRS zones.
And that can always be a frustrating grind, is going through the technical parts of the track. You're making up a little bit of time here, a little bit of time there. You get close enough around the final turn, but then they're still taking off down the straight. Just the trade-off there with what kind of setup, what kind of downforce you're rocking with. Do have a fun battle for 5th shaping up here, because it's Denmark on the hards, Grimm on the softs, and Monkey on the mediums here. But if all those medium tires stay out, it doesn't look like the hard tires for Denmark are going to have the payoff he was hoping for.
Yeah, with 7 laps to go, I don't think the mediums are gonna fall off hard enough to make a difference there. Denmark takes such an interesting line around that long left turn. I don't know if it's to not get people within his slipstream, or...
Is he real on the inside or outside?
He's on the far outside.
Interesting.
He's done... I've seen him do it a couple of times. So he might be... That might just be like a tire thing. He doesn't want to get too close to the curb.
Yeah, true. If you ride that inside curb for most of the way, if you're doing that every lap, that could come back to haunt you. So Take another look at the penalties there, as I saw a couple warnings. Must have been for those in the back, as the top 10 all with the 3 seconds if they have a penalty, and then Asylum with the 5 still. Gunnar and Bobby going into that slow turn together. Bobby trying to stick with it. He does, as Gunnar has to take the curb.
Ooh, Grim might be making a move on Denmark here.
That
oh
he
no, he has
is,
to dive
but
out.
he runs too far on the inside. Denmark too far on the outside. So to Monkey's advantage here. Now he's creeping up, and they are close.
Hightower DNFs.
I saw he retired. Did he just DNF?
Oh,
Or was he the one already?
he might have
He was the one
already. He left the session, so I never noticed him until
I was gonna say, I
now.
can't remember if he was the first one and he was hanging around this whole time, or I don't know. Someone in the stream is screaming the right answer. Zyke does finally take that P1 spot back. Things were calm, but now we have a tight battle. All 3 podium spots up for grabs there. And then right behind, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this top 10, all the points positions should be interesting coming down the stretch here.
Yeah, and then Jesper has no penalties so far, so
Yeah, can't
he
count
stays
him out
close
either.
enough. Yeah.
As Asylum now looking to switch it back. Yeah, it's going to be tough for whoever is in first and not having that DRS on the other 2.
Yeah, that first straight is such a killer. Zyke dives in on the inside, but it's not enough.
Leclerc can't get back in, does get in just enough time before that wall closing in on him. Ooh, his B7 has a moment coming around the final turn. Alright, things are heating up here.
Yeah, only a couple of laps left. If you're gonna make a move, you have to do it now. Ooh.
Leclerc going around the outside there, both keeping it clean. A nice move. Gets by Zyke up into second. Denmark impressively hanging on to fifth there.
Yeah, he's been doing some great driving. Ooh. There's a bit of a moment as I say that.
I don't think that's the first time you've cursed him this evening here.
It really isn't.
Hopefully he doesn't watch this back.
Ooh, Monkey Mafia with the use of DRS going past Denmark.
Does get around. Sam will be thinking it's his turn next. As Zyke has now fallen back once Leclerc got around him. Denmark does pick up a penalty. Now has 6 seconds. So that's really gonna crush his chances there of staying up.
Ooh, Leclerc goes for a move on Asylum, but just could not break enough to make it stick.
Yeah, he had that great move right there the lap before, so that really... You see that opportunity again the very next lap. Why not send it? Confidence at an all-time high. Denmark looking to pull the spot back a little bit. And he does. There's 3 of them coming around those final turns. But I guess his reward was not having the DRS. Monkey gets it back. Sam still creeping up. Jesper in the clean air knows if he can just keep pushing it, he's got a podium as well, but he's right on that 3-second mark now. As Monkey did pick up a penalty. So Monkey and Denmark both casualties of war there for that 5th spot, and Sam's sitting a little prettier behind him now.
B7 does go into the pits to put on some softs.
Yep, well, not his favorite race. Always good to enjoy the last couple laps, see if he can steal the fastest lap. Monkey and Denmark still going at it. A little bit of contact, and now Monkey's around. Monkey is out of this race into the wall, and that jogged my memory. That is where Hightower crashed all those laps ago.
Oh yeah.
And we have a safety car on the 24th lap. Oh, the drama. Jesper.
Grim is going to the pits. Oh wow.
Yep. That will help Grim, as those tires were probably well beyond gone. Jesper, who's already sitting pretty with the no penalties, is the first to pit. So now the Mercedes chomping at the bit here with a couple laps. Slasher stays out, same as Bobby. When they have no penalties, that probably dictated, they want to stay as close to the front as they can.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, whew.
But that's got to be gut-wrenching. Monkey and Denmark were having a heck of a battle for like 5-6 laps. Not sure exactly what caused. There was a little bit of contact coming around that.
I think, yeah, the combination of a little bit of contact and the exit of that turn just did not work in his favor.
But a great race up to that point. Denmark refusing to cede any ground on those hard tires. Let's take a look at the penalties there. Yeah, so every driver could make a case for getting up into the podium here. Safety car already coming in. I'll go ahead, I'll leave the penalties up here.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm curious to see what the restart's gonna be like with everyone on 15-lap old tires.
Yeah, all the old tires out in front. And it could be more than just one person with no penalties jumping up. It could be a couple, because I don't know how far you can really stretch it out, especially on inferior tires to everyone behind you. So we might have a completely different podium than what we're staring at right now.
And Leclerc is off.
Oh, Jesper's switching positions early. Not sure what happened there. Asylum not fooled at all, though. Oh, yeah, as I mentioned, they switched positions. Jesper...
Oh, Zyg out of the race.
Same as Asylum. They go in together into the wall. Jesper also picked up a penalty under that safety car. The frustration for the Red Bull continues.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
That was a heavy crash there. I had it on screen, but then looked up at the penalty warning, and then all of a sudden saw complete carnage. So not exactly sure what caused it.
Yeah, but now Leclerc is leading with Denmark in second.
Yep, that shows all that battling that Denmark's been putting in. He's trying to make it worth it in the end here. As yeah, two of those older tire cars are out of this race, and some end of the race drama here. Jesper does make a move, wants to climb up as much as he can now that he has 5 seconds. That was a quick turnaround from where he was staring at before the safety car to now. And don't sleep on Slasher. He snuck through and got the win up in Baku. Is looking to do the same, is sitting right on that threshold of 3 seconds from Leclerc.
Ooh. What a last couple of laps.
Yeah. We have a yellow flag in a section that no cars are in, so that's always great to see. There's a fan, it must be a streaker. Jesper climbs up another spot. Shelly has DNF'd. Around that final turn.
I think he retired in the pits.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, he has 23 seconds of penalties, so he might have just said he's done.
Well, that's B7 is 23. Not sure what happened there.
Oh, right, B7 has 23. Oh, gosh.
So DNF, but on the last lap here, coming around the final turns, Slasher lost a few spots there as Jesper's continued to climb.
Ooh. Bobby and Brian fighting it out.
Some great battles in the back as I'm wondering who's going to finish out in first here. Leclerc well ahead, though. I don't think anyone will be catching him. So some drama here at the end. Leclerc holds on. Slasher does still move all the way up into second. Another strong finish. Grimm plummeting down. Did he go off? Oh no, just my, wow. Sorry, my grid is freaking out. You'll have to let me know what you see. It showed Grimm going all the way back down, but now it has him in second.
Yeah, it has him on second in my screen too. It definitely freaked out there, I think.
That could be accurate. Those might have been the two without the penalties, because Slasher jumped up as well.
That is true.
Gonna go back and see what happened there. Yeah, so Grimm was the first one without penalties. Slasher was right behind him with no penalties as well. So the safety car there at the end, throwing complete daggers into some drivers' races. A couple not making it out alive from the safety car. The rest on penalties, suffering the consequences for their illegal driving. But Leclerc holding on to first. That was redemption for, was it last week? And Imola was showing a lot of pace before crashing out. So Leclerc does get that long-awaited win there. Grimm up in a second, making a habit of these podiums. Going to have to give him a permanent spot here in the interviews. And Slasher as well. So almost all of those drivers that were on those medium tires falling out of the podium spot.
Yeah, with the safety cars just being at such weird times, the strategy just didn't pan out.
Yeah, lot of mayhem there at the end. Brian gets a point for the fastest lap there. So let me scroll through. So Leclerc, Grimm, and Slasher, that is your podium as it stands. Sam having to settle for fourth there. Brian, Bobby. Denmark down into seventh. Unfortunate after a whole lot of great battles there. And then Jesper, Gunnar, in general is your top 10.
Yeah, interesting race. I just want to clear this up. I don't think Denmark fell to the commentator's curse because he had a decent race. It just strategy-wise didn't pan out.
Yeah, I would say so. And even on the hard tires, he was
He was killing it. Yeah.
impressively holding on to it. It was just that last couple laps, any gap he had built that whole time from staying out completely evaporated before him. So, not sure if we're doing interviews. Already a little bit later. I don't even see anyone in the chat interested.
Understandable. I mean, it's been a pretty long and chaotic session.
Yeah, anytime with the delays, people become less and less enthusiastic about dragging it
Oh,
on.
Grim.
We do have
Grim
one.
does
Let's
join the
see
party.
who else. I don't know if I have Leclerc added. Let's see. I need to just add everyone in tier 2. We're like 4 races in by now. Should have done it.
Well, I guess while we wait, Grim, if you're here, thoughts on that race?
Possibly. Graham, you with us? He might just be waiting. Usually it takes a little bit to see if we can get people in. I know Slasher's in this party because he commentates. Let's see. Alright, so we do have Claire. Ah, nice. Thank you. Got him in. I know Slasher's already, I'm pretty sure already in this party. Or in the whole group, but not in the actual party right now. Let me harass him in the chat real quick. Alright, Sasha said it's going to be a little bit, so we'll go correct order here. Since we do have Leclerc, our race winner, sweet redemption from last week. If you're still with us, how's it feel? A bit chaotic there. Yeah, the issue in tighter tracks with all the walls closing in here. What was going through your mind with the safety car? With it was you and a whole batch of a couple other drivers, all on the much older tires. Were you just hoping you'd hold on to those tires, or you had confidence in them? Yeah, we were saying that when the safety car hit, he was the first one with no penalties up on the grid, but then something happened on that restart and kind of set him back there. But we got one of the Mercedes on the podiums and in P1. Nice little boost before, right? I think we have a break. Are we on break? I think we're on break next week.
I think so.
I could be making that up. But good stuff. Congrats on the win. Grim, at this point, you could maybe just be doing the interviews for us if you want. You need to start coming up with questions that you want us to ask.
Ask myself questions.
Yeah, shoot us, shoot it in the messages before we get the race going.
Yep.
Yeah, but so was this one any more difficult? Do you hate this track? Love this track?
So I turned my game on today and everything was gone. Everything deleted. No setups.
You're like
Like
the fifth or sixth person I know that that's happened to.
like my settings went back to like every assist was on. My like the way my not my cockpit, the TV pod settings was off. The DRS button was didn't like everything was just off. But I ended up I ended up starting last and 18th because I couldn't qualify or anything. Um, and then I got a great start, made it up like 7 and 10 positions in lap one. And then the safety car came out right in between my medium to soft strategy, so I just took it. It's like I'm just gonna go soft. There's probably gonna be a late safety car again, and then kept it clean, no penalties. Safety car came out, took the chance and boxed. Got some fresh rubber, made up a ton of places. The last 2 laps were clean, no penalties, so I jumped up like 2, 3 spots.
Yeah, so just had to keep the faith in the late safety car.
Yep.
Yeah,
Some people are gonna mess up.
it was you were battling. I think it was Denmark, Sam, someone. I think for that fifth spot, Monkey. Before he crashed out, a whole bunch of you, but you were the one that stayed clean and didn't pick up the penalties as they all were.
It was it's not a easy track to keep clean just because it's tempting to take a lot of speed through the exit and then drift out in the exit. And with the new setup that I literally just pulled off a website recently, it was a little bit tricky to get adjusted to the feeling of the car. But just took my time, kept it clean, try to stay with the guys ahead of me, and hope and pray for a safety car in the end.
Well, good stuff. You keep that new setup a secret. Start charging a fee for it. But good shit, man. Good shit. We'll see you. I guess not same time next week, but in 2 weeks we'll chat again. uh, and then
Absolutely.
we got Slasher. You with us?
Yep, how's it going?
I was gonna say I know you're in this party because you commentate, so I was waiting for you. But also sneaking up to the podium, racking up the points so far this early.
I think because of that third place, I'm now in third place also.
Quick math.
Yeah. Yeah, because the kid got the win, so it should be right in front of me.
Well, there you go. I was gonna say I know you were. You said you were surprised, or you acted surprised after the Baku finish, but you're making a trend now. Stay clean. Be rewarded.
Don't know how I won that.
Well, on a warpath here. A couple podiums now. What what are your thoughts on Russia? Were you dreading coming in or?
I had like 10 laps of practice, let's say about 15 minutes before the race, and I just,
Attaboy. So you're still on the tier 3 schedule then.
yeah,
Well, seems to be working out for you. Ooh.
thank you.
Spider, you still with us? You got any questions?
Thoughts on Britain?
Oh, is that what's next? Oh god.
Yeah, that's what's next. So
Oof.
Pretty slow, honestly, so don't think I'll do that well.
I don't
oh
like
no,
it, but
I
I'm
think
pretty quick there.
I actually think Abu Dhabi is next.
Oh, Abu Dhabi. Yeah, it's so the random schedule was a lot of fun to watch, but now I never know what's coming. But wherever we are, I know we're on break. Wherever we are the week after, some of us may be ready.
I got all new setup, so definitely not gonna be ready.
Well, you're 1 for 1, so I don't want to hear it from you. But good shit, guys. Good podium here. That should do it for Tier 2. We've got race tomorrow, Tier 3, if anyone wants to bother to tune in, and then we are on break. But that'll do it.
That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. Signing off.